We must have done 12 takes. It seems effortless. It is not. If we were 2 inches off, it didn't work. Hi, I'm director and writer Jeremy Saulnier.
And I'm Aaron Pierre, and today we're going to take you through one of the sequences from our new movie, Rebel Ridge, shot by shot.
All right. Step back from the bag.
Hold on now, Ed. We're okay here.
Are we?
It's all coming to a head here, and definitely trying to refer to Westerns. And it's all eye lines and looks. We're at an inflection point where people are seeing how far they're willing to go with Chief Sandy Byrne, and Aaron is there now, underneath it all, plotting his way out.
We'll get commendations for putting a hole in this chest. Hey, do not point your weapon at me!
The energy on set this day was palpable. Spidey, tingly senses were heightened because we knew that this was the big finale, this was the big battle.
Do it! Someone needs to be safe,
put that weapon down!
This whole scene was really a collaborative team effort.
This is like the biggest sort of fusion of all departments firing on all cylinders, doing their best work. And so it was a great pleasure to kind of preside over the edit, in that just being a caretaker to all the amazing art and craft that went into it.
You felt safe enough to get it wrong and have to restart. And the fact that you felt safe enough meant you actually often didn't have to restart. It was choreography, but you had to make it not choreography. Learning it is easy, but then making it feel like it's spontaneous is the hard part.
Just hold on. Now, we all saw it. It was either him or Steve.
The crew were just as part of this scene as the actors that you see on the screen. Dudes was holding the boom, sweat dripping in his eyes. All of us were like feeling this 100 degrees plus heat. And I think that just creates this like unparalleled camaraderie.
Yeah.
We can't turn on each other, because that's the way this whole goddamn thing works. I got it!
This scene has a really special place in my heart because I remember speaking to Jeremy and requesting that I try to pull David Denman on my own.
David's 6'4".
David makes me look small.
Yeah, and he's loaded up with all this tactical gear. We had David Denman on a wire, just so we could not burn Aaron out from take after take.
And Jeremy, being Jeremy, was like, sure, I'll give you a shot. And then murmurs started to go around the crew that I was gonna try and pull David Denman for real. And like everyone had kind of come out to like see if I could pull him. And I sort of said a quick prayer and mustered everything I could. And I somehow managed to do it for one take.
And Aaron just knocked it out of the park. Everyone just cheered, and it was an amazing triumph on set. My one critique was it was almost too fast.
Suspect is armed. He
Goes down, does not get back up.
Chief!
We had 3 cameras, we had tons of chaos, smoke, action. We were at the mercy of smoke and wind and weather. Whatever we did, the visual effects team were there lying in wait at the editorial phase to stitch it all together. Even when we all got it right on the film side, the wind would shift and the smoke would disappear and we wouldn't get the shot. So we were at the mercy of not only ourselves, but the elements. But that was part of it. It's like, okay, we're doing it again. And we would not leave a setup without feeling fully sort of comfortable with it was worth it. Like it took so much effort to get us there, and we had to see it through all the way.
All of those pinch me moments I had to reserve for pre-production and post-production. While I was on set, I had to employ a lot of trickery on my own brain to sort of normalize all of these cool, dope things that Terry Richmond was doing, because otherwise I was gonna be just too excited. Like, who's this excitable grown man on set? You know, like, so I needed to sort of employ trickery so that I kind of felt like I do this every day.
Remember that shotgun shot?
Yeah, I did.
We must have done 12 takes. Because it's like, and it's hard on set, you know, we had to keep working it, not because it was so important how he sort of was interacting with the shotgun, but it's such a huge character beat. And if we were 2 inches off, it didn't work. And I had to tell you, okay, sorry. And you're like, what are we doing? I'm like, you keep doing the same thing. We'll do this over here. But to get that synergy, it seems effortless. It is not. I mean, it takes so much to achieve simplicity so that the character can shine through and everything else falls by the wayside.
Watch our new movie, Rebel Ridge, now playing on Netflix, right?
I think so.
Yeah.